Hi everybody, it's Mrs. BG here at BG's Model Workshop Stash Update. This weekend we went to a swap meet over in Glendale and had a lot of fun Saturday morning. I did some video of that, and so that will be posted as well. And Mr. BG picked up a few kits, and then we went to Andy's afterwards, and I picked up a few kits, thinking maybe if I build a Bandai that's semi-easy, that might get me at least building something. So, anywho, Mr. BG picked up this Porsche GT1 EVO kit, just a clean black car with some nice decals for the History Channel and the Texaco livery. So he's pretty excited about that, and who doesn't love a Porsche? This is a Revell Germany kit reboxed, which is awesome, other than the body's a little warped. But that's a video for another day. So, what's funny is when Mr. BG picks up kits like this, sometimes I'm like, huh? But I get it. It's just, not necessarily what I think he's going to get. So, anyway, this is another one that he picked up, the 57 Chevy Pro Sportsman, and actually he picked this up just because it's a cool Chevy, and then the other stuff is kind of like the icing and sprinkles on the cupcake. So, anyway, he was kind of debating on this kit and another kit, and he was able to swing a deal, so he brought this one home, which is fun. And the other kit that he picked up from the same vendor is this Predicta concept car. What's funny, in my video, like I said, separate from Brian, I'm going through filming while he's visiting, and I picked this kit up, and I'm like, this is really cool. This is the kind of stuff that I like to pick for him because it's fun. And then he came by, like we kind of regrouped probably 30 minutes later, and he's like, look what I bought. And we hadn't talked yet, so that was kind of fun. This is a really cool kit. It'll be a lot of fun to build, so that's pretty exciting. And then he picked up another of the Shelby Cobras. This kit, he did the cancer awareness build for our good friend John, and decided that he wanted to build one for himself. So that's pretty cool. It is a fun kit. It'll be interesting to see what color he goes for this time. Then I saw this little guy, and Brian built the one tank that went really well, and he's got to do a couple other tanks, and just thought this would be a lot of fun. So, pretty inexpensive. I think it was like $15 or something. So picked that up, and it just is kind of something fun to do. At the beginning of my video, I didn't do the best job of probably showing these, but I saw this robot kit and then the Lost in Space robot kit, and figured Mr. BG would be pretty excited about those. And then towards the end, as we were getting ready to go, he's like, I said, oh yeah, check these out. And he's like, oh, Robbie's robot. And I'm like, did you see the Lost in Space one? He's like, oh! So he got both of these because he likes robots. Who doesn't? So those are kind of fun. And swung a deal on those, as Mrs. BG does. It's I'm always asking for the deal. So we got a good deal on that, which is awesome. And that'll be fun for Brian to build. At the show, Rhino's Hobby Tools and More was there, and I visited with him a little bit on my video. He had some pretty cool tools. This is a toothbrush for sanding your model cars, right? So anyway, this looks like a pretty cool tool, and he said that you can still over sand, but it makes it hard because you just kind of let the sander do its thing. So pretty good deal on that, and decided, hey, why not give it a try, just see how it works. It's kind of fun, and we're supporting local small business, so that's always good, especially on the holiday times. Brian also picked up this fun little handsaw. The bottom part is kind of a stand so you can mount it to the stand and saw your parts against it. Don't know how well that's coming there. That's probably a little bit better. Or you can hold it and saw. Oops, there we go. So again, the little stand you can mount it on and saw against, or hold it and saw directly, which is just always cool. Those tools are really handy and make life so much easier. We were also gifted a couple of parts kits from a good friend. It's a fun 1967 Corvette and then the Streaker Vet. So those will be some good parts kits for Brian to use, which is always nice. As you all know, parts can make or break you, those spare parts. Always fun to find something new. Then we went over to Andy's, since we were in that neck of the wood, and I picked out a Gundam kit. We were kind of wandering around, and I was just kind of thinking, you know, maybe if I just do something easy that comes together, at least I'm building something. So kind of perused the Gundam aisle and picked this out. And then hopefully I can work on that after Christmas. So, you know, something to just kind of dip my toes into the model a bit. And then I also saw this cute little guy and insisted that Brian get it. And I will actually probably build that as well, because it's pretty easy. No glue required. What more can you want, right? So at least hopefully by the new year you'll see something assembled by Mrs. BG, which is always good. I don't have time. It's been tough to manage knitting and work and everything else, but I figure something at least gets me back in the swing. Andy also has a ton of tires and wheels, and lots of 14s, lots of 20s, but a more practical side for what Mr. BG does is the 19-inch, and I picked these out because I think they're cool. And of all the 19-inch wheels that they had, this was the one that really caught my eye. So Mr. BG will just have to find a home for these. I think he's got a kit that they will work well on, which the tires in the kit just seem a little too small for the kit, so these might show up on that build. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great week, and hopefully you'll hear more from us soon. Like and subscribe, and anyway, I hope everybody has a fantastic week, and we'll see you soon. Bye.